favor more yung again Yudge with the playing as the puck. Sir Protector, kanina lang kalaw ko siya nakita from Happy Feet. So maybe they might go for a Rubik here. And anticipating siguro Execration will go for something more of, of an aggressive hero na merong game-breaking ultimate.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
So this is a hero that would actually stop the advance of the Slardar. Nice pick up on the Clockwork for that one. A nice pick up as well. Every time you get the swap, you can easily just hook back, diba?
10
sa main direction
remaining.
na sinap ka. Easy pickings as well for the Jakiro. So, ngayon, turn na tuloy ng Happy Feet. Wala pa rin masyadong information. Ay, turn tuloy ng Execration. So, wala masyadong information. Hindi kumagat ngayon sa bait. Ito, I mean, kind of slightly kumagat sa bait. Ito, Happy Feet. Pero, okay lang. Kasi, ano naman may freedom naman yung Happy Feet na mag-pick up ng Clockwork. Especially na yung position 4 nila is still already available. Darkseer can be sent. Definitely offlane Darkseer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a good combo already because Darkseer plus yung Spring Slardar with the Iron Shell can really hurt in the early game. Clockwork can cut it a little bit with his cogs, pero still that is a very deadly combo to go up against Happy Feet. They might go for a disengage dito, but their last picks would probably be offlane na lang in core. So an offlane that is safe is, and that is a Jakiro plus Darkseer. So anti-mage.
Okay.
Bumalik kayo ng ano?
Anyway.
Ako po.
Ako nakaka-distract yung Tamiya dito sa... Bago yatang stream natin yan.
Pwede pakita namin para hindi malito yung viewers.
Alam mo, Boss Zen?
Nagano? Thank you. Ayun o.
Wala namang promotions eh.
Wala namang promotions.
Ayan o.
Uy naman naman nakasakay.
Tamiya na may pilot o.
Nakasakay.
Execration turn to bat.
Weaver. Ang lupit. Legit. May seal. Four-wheel drive owl racer. Sobrang weirdo, no?
Thank you.
Meron kang Tamiya.
Anyways.
Ayun no, may Dynamo and every. Sa kanino yan? Sa'yo? Okay. Ting pala ni Nate. Yung boss
10
Nate.
seconds
Force,
remaining.
mga kaibigan. Alam mo, ito lang
5 seconds remaining.
Para ma-develop tayo as good casters. On our adventure as casters, di ba? Towards development.
Sige.
Hindi ko dapat nagpa-practice tayo mag-cast ng mga games na hindi laro like Tamiya Racing. Di ba? Mga ganon. Diba?
Pwede.
Imagine that, di ba? Ikaw ba, would you cast with me? Kapag ganyan.
Can try.
Diba?
Sige, okay naman.
Gamit yung Google Home nyo ni Rico na kung ano-ano ang laman. Anyway!
Happy Feet with the Weaver.
With the Weaver. Sagot dito ng Happy Feet. Can easily chase down the likes of the Darkseer, Vengeful Spirit. Actually, kahit anong setup dito na ilagay ng Execration, sobrang mitigated ng Weaver time-lapse. Not to mention the Sukuji as well. So, nice pick up there by Happy Feet. So far, Happy Feet is actually winning the battles here. Pero, let's see. As the bans would be laid out, I feel like ang kailangan ng Execration, someone solid towards the front line. Someone na, aside sa Slardar, sulit bagsakan ng Iron Shell ba?
Yeah,
yung may
Shell.
damage over time?
Yeah.
Surge nga pala yung movement speed.
Yes.
Iron Shell. So, let's see. Be expecting, well, tingnan muna natin yung buds dito. Ibaban mo siguro sa Happy Feet is someone that can...
Dire team ban.
Ano ba kulang ng Happy Feet dito, no? Feel ko...
It's still kind of interesting talaga.
Oo
Kasi there's very little na that you can pick. Happy Feet.
Someone that can duel on a melee range.
remaining.
No? Someone that can duel on a melee range. Masyado nang mataas yung range ito.
5 seconds
They might want
remaining.
additional magic damage. Let's see para dito.
They could kasi
muna.
there's not really too much frontline then for Happy Feet. Maybe aside from Trap Protector. But Clockwork is gonna be on a supportive role. So he's not really gonna be able to build up any defense items.
Sa one thing's for sure, ang papasok sa Execration
Dire
is
team
a
pick.
I feel like pwede ka mag-position 1 talaga dito sa sa Execration. I really doubt na malaking tanong lang, sino pupunta sa mid lane, no? Kaya Revenge, you can actually put someone more in the mid lane, pero baka maging masyadong squishy sila. Luna is still available.
5 seconds remaining.
Zeus is still available.
Yeah, para sa Happy Feet dito. Ang inisip ko yung sa Execration yung ultra carry na ilalagay ng ng Execration
Anti-Mage
dito.
has has been able to pass through the bannings too.
Totoo.
It's a very good
Let's
counter
see
then
here.
to the magic damage na meron dito ang
Execration's turn to
Execration.
pick.
But they will decide for
Earthshaker.
mid lane Earthshaker? No.
It will be off-lane Shaker.
Off-lane, okay.
Back in the mid lane. Kasi, well, wala ka ng Queen of Pain eh. Wala na rin yung Medusa dito.
That
It could be a
depends.
Okay, Ember
Choose
Spirit.
your
Some
hero.
one of the old stories. So, yeah, we get an Ember Spirit towards the mid lane.
No! Wait.
Off-lane Darkseer. Yeah. Kaya Revenge.
Jules is playing Earthshaker, Jesse Vash is Puck. Yaj is gonna be Weaver, and Ben-Hur as Trent, unless magpapalit sila ng roles.
Si Yaj kasi kanina, nag-ano naman talaga, nag-Weaver carry kanina, or actually nag-off-lane Weaver. Pero sinong...
Let's see muna. Let's see muna. This is a little bit confusing para sa akin.
Well, Benner's gonna be on the position 5. 4 para kay Jules dito, very likely. Tulad nung punch niya kanina, tulad nung kanyang Baratroom din kanina. So, you know,
10 seconds remaining.
Right. Tapos you also have, yan nga, Yaj for the position 1.
5 seconds remaining.
Execration naman.
Oo.
Gabby as the
Oo
Vengeful
nga, no?
Spirit. Diba kasi, unless Happy Feet will change roles for each of their players.
Tingnan natin. Pwede kasing si Rapid and mag-off-lane. We'll see the tapatan here, ladies and gentlemen. What about your thoughts? Anong palagay nyo? Kung sinong may hula doon sa tapatan nung sa dalawang composition. But overall, composition-wise, there's a better setup para dito sa Happy Feet. Yeah, especially with the layering ng skills ng Earthshaker. Given kasi yan kapag may Earthshaker talaga, pag team fight, ganun kaagad yung epekto ng laro mo. Pero of course, you'd have to take note of the heavy presses na pwedeng magawa ng Slardar. And also pagpasok ng mid game, kapag nag-ramp up yung Slardar, layered with the Ion Shell of course ng ng Darkseer natin.
Surge plus yan eh. Surge plus sprint yan eh.
Vacuum to the wall of replica as well.
Yun
Powerful pa rin yun. Kahit sabihin natin na may Earthshaker yung kabila. Yun naman yung teamfight answer dito ng Execration. So, para sa Happy Feet, let's see. Then, Yaj, basing on that Game 1 against Entity Gaming, doesn't have the best really run pagdating doon sa Weaver niya. Tanda mo pa yon. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into our hero rundown. Para sa Radiant side, you got Kimmel on this Jakiro. And of course, Raging Potato para sa ating Slardar. Ember Spirit hold on by James, Gabby for the Vengeful Spirit, and RR towards the Darkseer.
And of course, Happy Feet, Jesse Bash with the Treant Protector. Ben-Hur playing as that Buck. Rappy with the Earthshaker, Yaj on the Weaver, and Jules with the Clockwork. So again, interesting to see kung totoo ba na maglalaro talaga sila sa roles nila with those particular heroes, or nagbago ba sila ng roles just for this game?
I'm vouching for the off-lane Shaker. Pero with this kind of mana, we'll see. I'm vouching for having the
Shaker is fine naman.
Yun yung tapos mas, you know, you still have the Clockwork for the rooms and the support na threat, yan nga. Kaya Weaver, position 2 na Puck. Whereas para naman sa kabila, off-lane Darkseer, pause 4, pause 5 for the Slardar, and of course the Jakiro. We'll see mga kaibigan. So ngayon talaga, no, sapul sa pagiging carry ang bench, no? Interesting mga kaibigan.
Oh, so they swapped in time. Okay. Tama. Nag-swap pala yung Happy Feet. Akala ko, hayaan nila ganun yung picks nila. Nalito lang tayo doon.
Let's see here. Speed rush on this one.
Dual breath use. Rappy should be able to use the Fisher right here just to body block, or to block the pathing ng Execration, and no blood will be shed for this early. But hold that thought, RR 1-2-1 against Jules. Just nakaka-reach on dito, but RR will just get his HP depleted, but not really first blood material right there.
You could see a Asurai heal na talagang nakitang-kita nga yung sobrang gulo, no, ng swappings nila, because you got Ben-Hur this time on the Puck, mga kaibigan. That's what would be the matchup here. I mean, what would be the difference here on having your players swap the roles. Pero one thing is for sure, with the matchup, it's not really the first time you'd be seeing the Ember Spirit against the Buck in this mid lane. Let's see here. RR.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Walang problema ang Darkseer sa kanyang offlane. It's just a matter of getting the levels.
Yeah.
Or, you know, just putting that iron.
He can, I think, like, level 2, level 3, he can solo the camps unless they've changed that already. Mag-iron shell lang siya doon, and he'll use that iron shell to full effect. Kasi Bash will put a lot of damage onto RR dito, but RR can bring it back.
Yeah, definitely. With the Iron Shell, tsaka full duration yan. But lots has been burned against RR as well. So, buhay niya rin siya, sumani niya rin gamit na gamit dito. So, not really the most feasible time para dito sa ating Dark Seer.
Yeah, and Game 3, we're seeing a bit more defensive posture from both of these teams na tri-lanes will not be tri-lane versus tri-lane. It's more of like tri-lane off-lane, tri-lane off-lane.
Tri-lane off-lane, tri-lane off-lane. Definitely. Mayroon din ipulong talaga yung mga swaps dito ng basta-basta. The big question here is, these are very hard tri-lanes to deal with. Kahit sa mga capable off-lanes natin. Darkseer is actually napabalik na. You could see as well the Earthshaker na kuha ng sustenance din sa sarili niyang courier dito. Now Jules with Narmasya for RR. Nakuha pa rin ni RR yung bounty dito. Clearly Jules facing on that end. That's an Iron Shell. Both of them picking up that tango.
Mahihirapan si RR na makapag-solo jump because he doesn't have the levels.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the extra HP.
He can only rely on the bounty. He can only rely on the bounty for the levels. Yun din yung tingin. Ang alam ko, di ba? When it comes to kills, makukuha mo yung gold pag napatay mo from a distance, but you don't get the XP. You have to be near.
RR will force himself. Level 2 already. He doesn't be able to search away.
That is nice.
Good timing from him though, pero that's battery assault should be good.
Lots of damage pa rin. Yun ang problema ngayon mula doon sa battery. And the interesting part as well is kulang din yung duration ng surge para sa kanya. He actually dived in too deep to get that level 2. Not enough. Miscalculated the surge to actually walk away from that fight in 3-minute mark.
Sometimes lang naman din offlanes would rather die and get that XP rather than survive and still stick at level 1.
Yes.
Kasi
XP ang story.
Offlanes, typically you'd want them, offlanes you typically want them to at least have levels first, then worry about the items later.
Yes, totally. Kasi yun ang design talaga ng offlane. Get the level first. That's why yun yung reason kung bakit sila pinapa-solo lane din or pinapakuha nung seaside.
Maximize the XP talaga as a solo laner, no?
Let's see here. Lalo pa, in-range tayo. Masabay pa sa lane. Ranging po dito here.
Right? Something happened with the Slardar. Probably just scouting out.
Another beam puttings in our stream.
Dire's bottom tower is under
doesn't have any
attack.
mana just yet for a Fisher. Has already used it, but I think he's doing a little bit better. No, yes, dito.
Si compared kay Darkseer, Darkseer definitely has an easier time to Darkseer definitely has the easier time of getting the CS, especially with that Iron Shell. Nako, wala nga lang spells dito. Whoa! Miscalculated. Lots of movements been coming in from Jinx. Ang dito, ang difference kasi kay Darkseer tsaka kay Rapi. Actually, kanina kulang siya sa mapa. Ay, sa mapa sa mana, sorry. To the point na nagdala nga siya ng tatlong mana pots dito sa bot lane. The interesting part here is that mukhang nababurn ka agad. Or he was forced to use his Fisher quickly para lang, ma-utilize lang yung mana na yun.
And Fisher is a very expensive skill then. Ever since, I think na-change na yung Fisher mana cost for the Earthshaker. A couple of patches ago then.
Clarity Potions burned as well para dito sa Earthshaker. But a standstill, for our game. Despite the 1-2s, just little mistakes on the trade-up din dito sa ating mga lanes. Let's see though.
Interestingly enough, Benhor actually reached level 6 first.
Wow.
This could be a good follow-up on the ring rotator na mahuli na rin ng Dream Coil. We'll try to use that Slithering Crush, but to no good effect. Top lane-wise naman, nice connection on the stun kay RR, but now, yung surge niya, mas nagtibo kay sa kanina, but Yaj wants blood. A couple more auto-attacks. One more, will that be enough?
Oh no.
Yaj could be in a very bad spot. Chugs on the salve.
He gets tagged here.
Forces a lot of the heals from Yaj.
Yeah. Butik na siya mapatay. May nakadikit na, may nakadikit na Iron Shell doon sa creep na yun, ha? Oh my G. Mga kaibigan. So rather the Ember Spirits is gonna be backing out. Meanwhile, RR here Got the sustain for him. Yeah.
Oh, will be spotted by the ward.
Yeah, use the shrine. Para sa, to just return towards this lane. 6-minute mark bounty rune. Let's remove here by Bimbo. But for the most part, si Bimbo is may mga pinakamaraming death sa laban na to. I mean, for the early phases. It's too early to tell then. It's just Bimbo getting caught out on his own rotations. Yung kasi yung problema din. Let's see what will happen. So, there is, of course, a problem dito is talagang yung trend, no, pag sa lane. Gugulit ka. Tapos may easy access sa'yo yung may easy access sa'yo yung Weaver.
Rejuvenator is here, pero I think Aura should be able to escape without really dying at all, but I could be wrong as Jules and Yaj are hot on his tracks.
Radiant's middle tower.
Oh, wow. He tried to surge through, pero nahuli siya ng cogs ni Jules. Body block all day long. And that's another death.
And this is not good.
RR.
Yaj is having the best time.
Yeah.
On his own lane. Actually, lumapit lang naman talaga dun si RR just to get access to that side shop. And the problem here is sinusulit niya, sulit na sulit para sa kanya yung yung thread ng Happy Feet. Like talagang sinusundan lang siya ng thread dito. And clearly, ang dali siyang ma-access kasi ng Weaver. So, kahit siguro hindi siya mapatay, at damage is still dead towards the Dark Seer. Different story here para sa ating
Shaker. Well, the swap though from Gabby. Sure kill na yan.
Ladies and gentlemen, lots of crowd controls coming in this bottom lane with Gabby getting the level 6 access. Good thing wala pa ang fire dodge scheme, but they have a really, really nice freedom to go for the push towards this tier 1 bottom lane tower.
Will that prompt a different rotation than dito for Navigator? Or ang magiging sagot pa din nila is Rappy. Raging Potato will be spotted out by Jules. Yes, the timing for these supports. Pero, Ronaldo dapat si Jules with the battery assault. Raging Potato is better. That is their crush. And now Gabby could be in a very bad spot as that will use the dream call. Yes.
Yeah, it did connect onto Gabby.
Destroy orb. Matas, no!
Oh!
Good
use
on the cogs.
Yeah,
Rappy should get the last hit. Oh, wait!
It's spotted by the courier. There's the attacks the player as well. Di mamatay. Actually, di niya tinira yung courier. Siya yung hinanap ng courier. Sa halip na hanapin yung courier.
Yeah. Could be a thing.
That's one as well. 2-5. Into our scoreboard and steadily Happy Feet is dictating, nice parts of this early game, starting especially with the off lane against the Dark Seer. Now, they also have a nice win pagdating dito sa ating bottom lane. There is that. Had it been siguro na mas well-equipped si Dark Seer to contribute to that fight, that sure might be in favor of Execration, but it's too early to tell. You're considering the economy anyway.
Yeah.
Kasi for the most part, hindi nalalayo yung dalawang cores dito o yung mga cores dito. Like the CS, the creep scores here only lands around 5, 4, 6. So,
very much the same. Pati yung denies din nila. So, they're getting about the same amount of XP as well.
Hindi siya ganun ka-reflective. It's not really that reflective. So,
of Discord for the puck already. So, that's gonna add to his damage. Yeah.
Especially, do take note that the puck already was the first hero here to get access to his level 6. Really, the lead is evident. Bimbo, what is he doing here?
Maybe just soaking up mid lane XP.
Yeah.
Para lang maka-faster level 6 na rin siya.
Okay, here. Actually, I think Benor already has his blade on his hands.
Yeah.
He can easily press Raging Potato here because of the phase shift. He cannot be stunned by the Slithering Crush. But
here's
we'll
James,
see
though.
here. Oh, James joining the fight. Slithering Crush will not tag anyone. Yeah. Actually, the Veil of Discord is not yet completed. It's only just the recipes aiming to get his health. He's only holding to the recipe on that one feature for the Jakiro.
Radiant's middle tower is under
There
attack.
was a little bit of the gap, so makakataka siya dun through that small hole.
Yeah, big shoutouts kay Nico and his Google Home. Naalala ko tuloy. Anyway, for the status here sa ating top lane, he's the first with the tanks here. But
now he's the one with the true Veil of Discord. Magagamit niya talaga yung item na yan.
But we see also had the double damage in his pocket. So that's what he's aiming to make that play. The problem here is the information. Even he's going for the big lane.
ulted, but he will be able to do so. Solar Orb follows up with the Fire Remnant. Good use on the Dream Coil. Could be a re-engage here for Happy Feet. Medyo maasim ang Execration, and this might be the kill. Base ship though. There is the root, but James will be the victor for that one. Yaj hot in his tracks. One more auto attack. Going in with the Scoochie. It is time. Gets him down. Raging Potato though. Mahuli ba siya? Hindi. And bottom lane wise naman, Kimwell as well as Gabby are surging, sieging this bottom tier tower. This Bash, no ultimate just yet, so he really can't do anything for the meantime.
So interesting, it was Happy Feet was able to take the first tower of this game. Jeshivas, the big question, he only scouts for information, but very much threatened to actually go into the game. They have an idea, they get the swap!
See him. He has a lot of HP, but not really a lot of armor, and he will get shredded by Gabby.
Execration is now online for this game, and Yaj is not, as he is disconnected. So, ngayon, parang may swing ngayon sa Execration. Hindi, pagpalagang parang kinawaba mo yung, ano, no, yung Darkseer, parang wala lang. No?
Yeah, nga eh.
So, nawalan daw ng internet si Yaj. Wait. Yan. Okay, he was able to actually reconnect para dito sa ating game. So it's a matter of time before we start and head out to our game. Back to our game. Do take note of this game 3 on this best of 3 series. Kanina na tungayan nyo yung laban between Happy Feet versus Entity Gaming. Actually, umabot ng game 3 din yun, no? Interesting. Now, we got 2 full sets of the best of 3 series for today's episode and today's coverage ng the Summit 8. We are back with the game.
And I'm not sure kung nakita din ni Vash na meron nung sentry because he already put one and back and forth siya. So he might have seen it, tas di na talaga siya sinuwerte, but no, could be wrong. 3-man gank onto the bottom lane. Tumatakbo na ngayon si Rappy and he's very low on HP and he goes down. Fast connection from James, and once he hit that level 8, once he hit that Veil Discord spike, he is just charging in, using the roots, using the flame, the magic damage of this Ember Spirit to full effect. Bash is here, pero wala pa siyang ultimate. Courier will be able to escape. Jules goes in, uses the hook, and he gets it with the follow-up from Ben-Hur. On that Dream Coil, goes with the auto attacks, pero kulang pa rin sila dito for the meantime. Bash, nakakuha siya ng root. Here comes Yaj, level 10 na rin, pero that is a very slippery Ember Spirit.
Managed to TP out in the base, Mamba out, and still Happy Feet was able to answer the advance there by Execration. But do take note, for the most part, Gabby has no mana at the start of that fight, so I think Gabby's a main headliner para sa game na to. Lalo pa siya rin naman na nauna sa economy ng laban. Jessica's advancing. They have the evacuation of James. Gonna claps on to James.
James does have bit of tankiness here for himself, and Gabby joins in onto the fight. Nice stun connection right there, and James gets another kill. On the back off sila, Echo Slam was not really that effective here for the side of Happy Feet. They have gone down. 3 have gone down already. Yaj trying to micro his way to victory. Sakuchi, nakita niya na stun from Jules. Jules using the cogs to get out of the way, but that only blocks the inevitable. No, he will be able to escape. Yaj gets the 1 kill, but now can he really escape? No. Use on that time lapse is on cooldown. He got spotted out. Gabby with the connection on the stun, and that is a 4 delayed kill onto Happy Feet, while Execration only lose 2.
And there is no way that he can escape. Corrosive Higgs actually managed to tag him down. The interesting part there is commendations. Heavy commendations para kay Kimul. Kimul with the Qualifier actually cut off and made that pathing and pick up against James awkward. Hindi nila basta-basta rin nakuha yung Ember Spirit dito. Alam naman natin, Ember Spirit, he has 1 crowd control to disable someone. Slate of Feast will make him actually untargetable for a time. And all those time, merong Qualifier na nag-burn. So hindi talaga sila basta makapasok na maka-all in. So I give that play and I give that advantage win para sa Execration towards Kimul. Let's see here, Gabby.
Is there any support for Gabby? This is just Yaj and Bash. So Gabby will be able to survive, and maybe they bit off a bit more than they could chew. Raging Potato with the stun, and look at that damage coming in from James as well as Gabby.
Now, that is the problem. That is the problem, mga kaibigan, because Execration has the damage to boot in every auto attack. Kaya nga, sobrang sulit na nakaban yung Winter Wyvern dito sa laro to. Now, imagine yung mga ganyang classic autos na may Winter Wyvern sa laro, or even if you have a Necrophos that would not allow you to actually land those autos coming in from the Vengeful Spirit. How's about, mga kaibigan, with Execration taking and destroying one tier 1 again in the top lane. Both ends of the map already open here for the Execration squad. So, all is good. Things are looking really well para sa Execration. 3K gold lead, lalo pa sa larong to. So, there is a very heavy demand now para sa Happy Feet na makalagay ng setup. You know, with the Blink, with the Echo Slam, with the Dream Coil, and everything.
Even though they don't have just that, ang problema ngayon ng Happy Feet is that they're lacking the damage. Even though they get those really good initiations, Yaj cannot output enough damage to make it a worthy or a good enough initiation or a good enough fight for Happy Feet.
Yes, and that's the problem kasi yung damage dito ng Happy Feet nakadepende lamang para sa Puck. Nakadepende lamang para sa Weaver. And definitely, mas consistent, mas mabilis ang autos ang upfront damage dito ng Execration compared to Happy Feet. They can even cross with that. Hold down his tower!
There it is! The Echo Slam with the 3-man vacuum. Can it be good? Cogs was used here by Happy Feet, and Ravi will get caught from that. But Gabby! It's out attack, but still goes down. Was able to use that micro with the swap, but still 1-for-1 trade. Actually 2-for-1 trade. Happy favor Happy Feet. No escape, no surrender, no mercy. Coming in from Happy Feet.
Happy Feet goes in big, and that's how it's done. As we were about to talk about it, or maybe when we were talking about it, na kailangan ng Happy Feet para makabalik. Put in the setup, Blink is introduced with the Echo Slam towards the mid-lane layer. But can they take this tier 1? Let's see here as James will join this fight. And James is still for
James
this.
is taking quite a bit of damage here. He's gotta be careful. There is the Lesori Orb. Papasok po dito ngayon ang acting Ben-Hur. Oh, still, that is pretty damn scary coming in from Happy Feet. 2K advantage still in the hands of Execration.
One of these two teams trying to protect their tier 1 towers on each other's throat. Let's see who will come out victorious as members of the Execration. Round 2 ulit para sa tier 1 tower.
There is no Echo Slam, no grappling hook dito para sa Happy Feet. So this could be an opening that Execration are looking for. Potato, medyo nawala sa pag-iisip niya. Though he did force the Dream Coil right there. And that'll prompt the tier 1 to go down. Gabby in a very bad spot. Go for the ultimate.
Ayun lang.
Can he get away? Wala siyang pwede maswapan dito. Mag-2v1 siya ngayon. No. He gets it. Still goes down though. And James is the only true damage dealer for Execration. Can he find the targets? He's going 1v1 against Juice. Destroys Juice right then and there. But still, Kimuel has gone down. James, the only man left standing. 3v1 situation. Has no mana. Gotta be careful. Gotta go back. And RR will solo push the top lane. That's interesting, but still.
Double search. A double Iron Shell. Let's see that one. Another re-engage.
Dodge though.
Yappy.
Has to be careful. Kasi nandito na si RR.
Bimbo!
There's also Bimbo, like you said, vacuum. Kitang-kita siya, beautiful from Rappy. And Rappy even gets away with the Echo Slam, or rather the Enchanted Totem rather.
No mana as well.
Agresibo.
Wow!
Bimbong agresibo. Si Raging Potato, si Bimbo. Wala na naman sa kanyang pag-iisip. And just Bimbo thinks.
Just Bimbo thinks. Kapag ang patatas kumamote. Mga kaibigan, round 2! Well, may patient dito si Rappy. Nahawaan din yata ni Bimbo. Gabby will go for the chase.
Nahawaan ni Bimbo.
Nahawaan ni Bimbo. Iba mga kaibigan, ipadala sa ASEAN si Bimbo. Grabe. Anyway, going back for that fight, clearly, that Happy Feet, I mean Yaj, he has a very nice early game, especially considering he has a nice run doon sa top lane against the off lane na Darkseer. And yan, Yaj has to play out of his mind to really keep up with Execration's damage. Isa yun. For the most part, what allowed Happy Feet to answer properly against Execration's advance towards the tier 1 was of Yaj preheating. Buelong-buelo si Yaj dito. And the rest of the members of Happy Feet, habang hinahayaan na lang nila si Yaj na tumira kasi he has a lot of insurance din eh. They're investing all of their crowd controls in disabling other damage dealers here para sa Execration. Tapos, kung yung dalawa, Vengeful versus Yaj, mas well-equipped yung mas well-equipped yung Weaver pag sa dueling ng dalawa, Vengeful versus Weaver.
So, alam muna, ito na.
Smoke play every day.
Execration Death Squad going in. Raging Potato will lead the charge.
Let's see here kung papatatas.
He wants it.
Yan ang malaking tanong, papatatas nga ba o kamote? Here we go!
Use the corrosive haze. Nakapag-root na. Nice timing on the Fisher though, but that will not delay the inevitable. Oh no, the swap onto Jules. Medyo nakaipit sila sa cogs dito. Nice. There could have been a good initiation from Ben William to follow up with a 4, even a 5-man dream coil, but the damage has been done for Execration. He will not be ballsy enough to do so, and they get themselves a pretty easy to have nothing kills.
Buhay pa rin si Raging Potato dito. Balik patata siya mula kamote. Blink away. May ating pack. There's gonna be the earn. That should allow another time for Bimbo to actually reinitiate. As Execration can actually go for the push as well on the Spear 2, or maybe not. Lalo pabuhay na rin yung Clockwork. Can they? That's a big question.
Overgrowth is here for Gasibash. They gotta be careful to fight under so much AoE pressure from Happy Feet. And everyone knows what's up. Ice Path. There it is. Charging in for the damage.
Overgrowth.
Oh, the damage. Natunaw agad si Jules. Gasibash is burning. And syempre, alam mo kung mangyayari pag puno ay sinunog.
Oo. Kaingit. Sabi nga nila, Manjin. Let's see here. Illusory is already burned. So that should give freedom for James to go for Yajir.
This is the Slithering Crush. Interesting, but still that mid-tier 2 is exposed. And Execration, well, is... Execration pala yun, makes a leader. But Execration is leading in this match.
Alright. So, steadily, the battle of attrition here falls, and the towers is tilting in favor of Execration. Now, the big story here is that Execration is the command and the direction to go for this rush. They have the autos, they have the DPS, they have that one, especially in the hands of Gabi. Yan natin kung sagot ng Happy Feet. No scan, wala tayo nakikitang scan. Should be an easy rush.
Actually, well, they're still getting the Roshan.
Yeah.
And we get the item check pala po. Boss Obs, thank you so much. Checking out the items of Gabi. He already has Shadow Blade. Meron din siyang Dragon Lance. And the range for the side naman ng Happy Feet. Yaj, not doing too bad. Dragon Lance rin siya and a Diffusal Blade.
Golden Thread.
Let's see what will happen. A haze is pick up here by Ben-Hur.
Dire are scanning.
So talagang daan-daan lamang sila. Nice movement speed, no? Ay Jesse Bash, no?
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yung nilalaglag niya.
Ano? Ayan, I don't know.
Some changes as well here para sa ating para sa ating thread. Anyway, daan-daan lamang tayo dito sa ating game convergence here by Execration. Do take note, do take note, mga kaibigan, that the Aegis of Immortal is in the hands of Execration. So what happened was Execration has a good read. Rather, Happy Feet has a good read that Execration may aim to take a closer tower towards their base. At tier 2 dun sa top lane. So what happened was Happy Feet, they made the direction to go for a push on this tier 1 in the bottom lane. And can they TP in? No, they cannot. So will they continue for the push?
Interestingly enough, Happy Feet are gonna trade poorly against Execration because that was tier 1 for a tier 2 and they're not looking to stop at all. But before going in, will be coming in from Happy Feet. Judge will be left in the bottom lane for the meantime. Pero makikita siya ng range ng turn nito. There could be a swap though.
Nako! Soldier out. Alam mo na yan kapag may venge. The thing about the swap, what's so powerful about the swap is the range. And instant. So we'll see. Okay, they have to back up. Mga kaibigan. Daan-daan lang. Jesse Vash here. Scouting for some information. Raging Potato has an idea that somewhere around the corner, malapit si Yaj. Raging Potato, Bimbo thinks again.
Oh, he spotted out though. There is the overgrowth. Raging Potato does have some backup with him, and he'll be able to use that dash away. Ice Path in the back. Oh, the backfire!
That's gonna be a track from the Ice Path. Can they
back
continue?
Away for the meantime. Execration will not pursue, but Gabi is right here. Shadow Blade in his hand, already used. Looking for a target. This could be bad, but wala. Disengage lang muna. But still, that was a really good macro fire, but walang follow-up. No fights just yet.
I'm not so sure kung nagamit ni Bimbo yung Slithering Crush yun. Had it been na 2 months Slithering Crush yun?
I think tumakbo na agad siya.
Tumakbo na rin siya.
And forced off agad siya since he was taking too much damage from that one. Gabi should make quick work of this bottom tier 2, but gets caught with the Fisher. Although there is some support with his teammates. There is the Slithering Crush. Nice timing on the phase shift. But that is a 2-man Dream Coil. Oh, Vacuum from behind.
Wall
bread. Damage. James is here. Echo Slam. Turn and come. Nagpasa na sila. Look at the damage now coming in from Happy Feet using all of their ultimates. They have gone down. Makakabalik pa dito si Gabby. Yes, but he has already lost 3 of his members, including James. Can Gabby actually do this? Pops a BKB, but he's not dishing in out damage here. Kakatawa niya si Yaj. Does see him. One more attack. Walang time lapse. Gabby still high on HP. Goes in. 4v1 situation. Kakayanin ba niya ito? Hindi. Fisher in his face. Denied.
And that is a theoretical ubos Tamiya para dito sa ating side ng Happy Feet. They really played it really well, especially with the layering of skills. Yun din yung hindi nabatayan dito ng Execration. Kaya ba by the book? Engaged by Happy Feet. As long as the ultimates are being cast.
Yeah.
And as long as tumatama yun kung how it should be done in a standard manner, then okay na okay. Pasok pa rin sa win conditions ng Happy Feet yung ginagawa nila. But
Ice Pat sa tabi, pero pagkababa, meron pa siyang time para makapag-inisort all out. No! Wow! Pwede pa pala.
Grabe sa micro.
Too much.
Too much
Ben-Hur.
Yeah, itong ating ampak talaga, no? Laging ganyan. Ha! Daming panda.
A soldier's fortune.
Alright. Just really sorry to scout for that.
Hindi enough pala doon sa fight din na yun. On the side naman ng Execration, there was a possible good play, pero walang dumikit sa vacuum ni RR.
Ang curious ako was nung na-fissure, kasi unang nagamit yung fissure kay Gabby, di ba? Tapos nung na-dream coil na, pwede na sana mag-BKB si Gabby, tapos swap na lang. Oo. BKB swap, para nandun na siya sa likod. Medyo na-control si Gabby doon ng napakamabilisan.
Not sure why.
Dapat they should be the first one to strike.
Si
I feel like, sila dapat yung mauna. They have an idea where Gabby will be. But members of Happy Feet are not here for the party.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Sino na naka-raid yet? Si Justivash ba yun?
Item check nga tayo. Okay. It is James.
Akala ko si Justivash.
Napawala na. Actually, it was Yaj that was picked up here. James getting the kill for that one. Jakiro, tostadong dragon.
Yaj though, for just the support. Pretty good.
Yes. So, for the score, it's 21-21. And right now, Execration is still trying to aim to get a knock-knock onto the base dito ng Happy Feet. Do take note na wala ng outer tower sa labas ng base ang Happy Feet. So, it's a matter of how capable and ready and willing ang Execration to take that high ground fight. Or can they spot up Justivash?
Justivash though, popping the dust of reveal.
Let's see here kung actually interesting yung dust of appearance na ginawa niya doon. I think it is something na to spot out kung meron na or kita ba siya ng ano.
Yeah. Also, they know naman that Gabby has a Shadow Blade just to make sure lang siguro.
The best part here is to actually spot out saan manggagaling si Gabby.
James going for the wraparound. 1v1 situation. Justivash, can he actually reach in time? As Ben-Hur might be in a bad spot, James really chasing him down, but there is the use. Oh, that use Divinity Scepter. It's the root.
Yeah, he actually gets stuck here, but
he has the Fire Remnant out naman if ever. Yes, he does.
And
he's a potato though.
Yeah. Jules sa may backline. It's kind of confusing for
siguro
this fight.
Making sure lang na hindi mahuhuli dito si James. It's better na makuha si Bimbo kaysa kay James.
That should be a nice freedom as well.
Generation.
Here. What's that?
Overgrowth.
Overgrowth, wow.
Preemptive overgrowth just in case lang para masigurado hindi mo mawawala si Justivash.
Yes.
You can see talaga kung gaano ka sumagat itong si Justivash committing that overgrowth to one member defensively, ginamit defensively. So, might be seeing a standstill here para dito sa ating game. That's the blink. No fishing.
Rosy Hayes as well. Yaj right the sidelines. Sayang wala nakapag-follow up dun sa Ice Path, but that was a little bit too far for the liking of Execration. Are they gonna wait for the next Roshan to come out before they make any shenanigans? I think
rin
so.
Ng armor, no? Na nanggagaling dun sa, sa trend natin.
Yeah.
Like may sumasayaw sa yung ano. May sumasayaw sa yung mga parang nymphs. Anyway, going back, I mean, steady for this. the game here by Execration is they really want to take the battle of attrition in the form of just pressuring the lanes, get the early creep waves. Ang problema lang nito, hindi rin ganun ka-clear talaga na mag-push sila ng isang lane and stack up their waves. The big question is because I feel like at the least, kailangan nila makuha ang Earthshaker. Yun talaga. Like, if they are able to take a fight without any Earthshaker, for the most part, ang taas ng percentage of success nila.
Yeah, mabagas talaga sila doon. Or, on the other hand naman, RR can stay back a little bit, wait for that timing to go with the vacuum. Kasi, he preemptively uses the vacuum to set up for, you know, the wall of replica plays. Pero, for the past couple of clashes, parang hindi niya nakukuha yung tamang tempo. Might be time for him to just wait lang muna rather than initiate.
And the big question here is that by design, yung mga vision wards na nakalagay dito, hindi ganun kadami. To the point na you can earn a pick-off. You can only assume the rotations talaga ng mga members ng mga members ng kabilang team dito. Though they have high ground vision now, this time, double blinking!
This could be bad. Exit out si RR. There is the visual! That's what I'm talking about! 3-man Dream Coil. Macropire natutusta dito si Yaj. But this si Juice gotta back away. But RR should go down. Yes, he will. But they do find the Earthshaker in the backline. Wala yung Echo Slam. Juice is in the corrosive haze. Wala siyang katakas-takas dito. At James slices and dices from the backline. And Raging Potato plus Gabby are on the hunt. They have the stun. They have the wave. Looking for the targets. Raging Potato, he's aggro. He wants some blood. Oh, he finds him.
Nakita niya, nako, miss, Bimbo.
Ay, nako po, pang ilang beses na siya nag-corrosive base. Wala pa rin. There's the Ice Path. And Gabby makes short work. No use on that overgrowth. And a couple more minutes before the Roshan. Could have been a really nice transition for that Aegis. But no luck just there. Although,
you know what's interesting about that class?
Yes.
Yung pagkalinya, yung pagka-angle ng Ice Path tsaka Macropire. Tsaka ng Fissure. Isang malaking X. Perfect.
That's true.
Yeah, beautiful.
The other thing here is, kahit mo mag-buyback si Jesse Vash, he's not really gonna provide too much other than siguro the armor. Because naka-cooldown pa rin yung overgrowth niya eh. Although, I thought that Execution was gonna force a push on the tier 3, but they're not that comfortable just yet. Like I said, kanina pa, they might just be waiting for that Roshan before they do any shenanigans in the top, in the tier 3 pushing department.
So let's see here as the rush once again gets worked on by the Execration squad. Do take note that just around the corner, the buck is there. Got about to in, sends another creep to spot him out.
Yep.
And na-spot niya rin gamit ng Illusory, yung plan for the
James though, he got the Lotus Orb. There's the Ice Path, but that was just to spot out this one. On Ben-Hur, there is the Echo Slam. Look at the damage. Oh my god, tumamatay na si Chakiro, but he does get out the Macropire right in the main avenue kung saan makakapasok dito ang Happy Feet. They got bumper and HP na Happy Feet. They just need to get the kills. Execration just needs to go for the damage. And James is here. He is here right now. He's going in. The roots. One, Cheres. Walang Juggernaut dito, but the James will be the next slicer and dicer para sa Execration.
Let's see here, another time.
Oh no! Sorry, Orb. Ay,
okay,
nice one. Good timing.
And yun na nga, ladies and gentlemen, the Chukchak Tennis was able to complete and allow once again Execration to win the trade of 3-4-2 for the Crush. They also have the freedom to actually take it once again. Now, that is a clear objective. Still, I feel like kumukulang sa damage output dito ang Happy Feet. But, again, Everest Reliant was the Echo Slam na setup dito mula sa ating Earthshaker. As long as ma-shoot mo yung Echo Slam, you're still good to go. Not to mention, the BKB of the Weaver was introduced as well. So, nicely done as well there. So, talagang a very clear threat na pwede mo makuha pa rin sa side dito.
Wow, look at the damage onto Rappi.
Yeah. That's part of it.
But this... Oh, wait, never mind. And he won.
Dominating streak and then the crowd control.
Could have still been a comeback for James there. I immediately regret my decision.
Malaking tanong dito. Ewan ko may nakatago siyang remnant, no? Or does he have the window to even press remnant?
I don't think he had.
Always have a remnant.
He was randomly maybe going for a for a farm there. Grabe ubos agad yung mana ni Kimwell dito. 3-man Kimwell from the backline, and Yaj could be able to make some work here. Now, RR use the vacuum, uses the wall as well, and the follow-up could be huge here as Gabby going in with the help from the replicas. Might deal the damage, pero because James is not in the fight, this might be an opening for Happy Feet. RR misses the connection from Yaj's auto attack right there. But the swarm, naku po, this could be close.
Yeah, kumabot for the last thing.
Not sure why though.
Okay, nahuli din. Nakuha din yung gem. Yung Holland na nahulog sa harapan ng ating Groshpi. Illusory as been used. Dito sa Gedli, nakita si Gabi. Tingnan natin kung makakatakas nga pa si Lodi. And Ben-Hur, ladies and gentlemen, can he complete that kill? He got the finish on that one. Gabi, he's getting focused here by team members ng Happy Feet. Gusto ng Happy Feet. Happy ka. Pagbalik doon sa Rush after the ages. There is the swap. Quick jukes to go, and of course, away for the trade up.
3v1.
Rather, Ben-Hur is still there and available. 3v1, and it was completed. Happy Feet overall won that one. Nako.
James going in, spots it out the root, but that is a fuck. You can't chase a fuck like that.
Gabi. Oh!
Oh!
Happy Sona!
Nadoblehan.
Happy Sona!
Interestingly
Ano
enough.
siya, na bait and switch.
Boss Derek, pwede pala papacheck lang nung hindi items, yung pera ni James.
Well, medyo...
Yung Ember.
Medyo telegraph naman talaga kasi napaka-telegraph naman kasi talaga ng paghahabol ng isang ng isang Ember Spirit. So you'd have to give credit for James.
The thing there was, James could have bought back.
Nag-buyback siya?
Hindi siya nag-buyback.
Okay.
May pera siya pang buyback. Pwede yung tulungin to si Gabi. Hinayaan niya lang.
Tingin-tingin lang. Pero one thing's for sure.
I mean,
36 minutes na itong laro natin. Hindi ko ramdam yung 7k gold lead ng Execration. 29-29. Yan ang ramdam ko. Napaka-close fight. Wala pang basag na tier 3. And you got an Aegis available na natanggal na. So, I mean, you don't have any Aegis available. Still a big question. Sino may lamang dito sa dalawang team na to?
Honestly speaking, I really thought it could have been Execration if only James bought back. Pero of course, that is a little bit expensive din on his part. And kung hindi maging successful yung kanyang pagka-buyback and look for the engage, might not have been good. Bimbo will be used in the overgrowth. He will get chopped quite effectively. In RR, spotted out once again. Grabe ang paghati dito ng HF. Echo Slam pero natutunaw si 3v3 Earthshaker doon. Gabi going in with the auto attacks. Jules will be able to absorb as much damage as possible, and he might even use that cogs for the disengage. Trying to go in, initiate. James is here now. So ito na taga-ubos. Time-lapse used. The root is there. James auto-attacking. Trying to do his best. Bakit nag-game boss? Nag-half-down! Pero alam na ang katotohanan. Dumating na si James. Tapos ang Dota.
Yeah, tamiya muna. Tamiya muna, mga kaibigan. Oo. Tamiya muna. Buo-buo muna tayo ng Tamiya, mga kaibigan. Diba?
Grabe talaga to si Wolf.
Parang mga ganitong trip yung ginagawa ni Aloy pag mananalo na. Yung pag binabasa niya yung in-chat, magsasabi, magpo-post, tapos magsasabi ng lag. Diba? Kaibigan, big shoutouts for this nice game. Buybacks are available all across the board. So, very unlikely may makukuha tayong tier 3 dito sa paluan na to. Interesting part was nung nilaban yung 3v3. I think parang nakakatuwa lang yung pause.
Oo.
Na talagang sa ganung paluan.
Okay na
Happy Sona, tingnan natin what happens to what will happen Ben-Hur. He gets swapped in. Naka-hover na yung mouse.
James is waiting.
Oh, di ba may blink? Anong ginagawa niyo dyan?
You know where he is? Oh, the stun.
Happy. Oh!
Boss na naman. Just let him die first. And
ewan ko, parang nagsasadyaan itong dalawang to sa boss, mga kaibigan. But still, does the phase shift still available? 2 seconds para sa Yule. So, may escape pa rin. And wala na ring mana to. May mga blink ba yan? James has no mana as well.
yeah, but the stun has already connected. A couple more attacks from Gabby might be enough.
480. Could be.
Well, I know, let's...
ilan ba damage ni
tanong natin
Gabby?
si Wolf. Let's mask that Wolf. Yung attack damage si Gabby sa buhay ni kakayanin ba?
Ayun, phase shift. Yules.
Oh, layo naman. Oh, ice spot. Hindi kinaya.
Oo. Layo ng Illusory. Nangyari doon. Nangyari sa larong to. 38 minutes. Mga kaibigan.
And after that clash, level 3 Dagon straight off the bat or right off the bat binili.
And ang weird, kahit sabihin natin na may 8k gold lead dito ang Execration, wala tayong makitang ekalam na lead dito para sa magkabilang team talaga. Walang ganun ka-obvious na lamang.
Well, yan yung it just shows yung team comps ngayon. There's always that discrepancy that if your team comp really isn't built for team fights, even though meron silang Dark Series Execration, kulang pa rin yun. They really rely on heavy positioning. Rather sa Happy Feet, that all they need is nasa vicinity lang. They don't really have to look for the perfect positioning. Although it's nice, they don't really need it. Kasi laki ng AoE na meron yung kanilang mga ultimates. Echo Slam, Overgrowth, Dream Coil, and whatnot.
Well, we'll see. Ito yung parang pinasadya yung Game 3, no?
Oo.
Mga ganitong klaseng, mga ganitong klaseng pangklase, bibilis ng mga kamay, ladies and gentlemen. Pero, ayun nga, sabi nga dito sa chat natin, totoo yan, pagalingan mag-computer. Una si Pipo, they go for this one, the Ice Pan layer, then Son of Fire, and Ice, Game of Thrones para kay Jules. Meron pa bandara din, wala na.
Wait, teka lang muna. Yaj was sucked in by the vacuum, pero hindi ganun kalakas ang vacuum cleaner na yan. Gotta go back, buy more. Or buy a better one, but just kidding. Yaj does have the Sakuchi to be able to escape that predicament.
Do take note,
Bimbo though,
cooldown.
ito na, si Bimbo nagsimula ng maging aggro. The Raging Potato is starting to roll once again. Spots out Rappy.
Malaking tanong, ano nga ba? Raging Potato!
Stun connection! There's the corrosive haste!
Raging Potato! Raging Potato, hindi Raging.
Naku po! Nakakalap sila ng Smash, pero nandito na rin po. Si Ben-Hur going in. Aggro, one more all attack, gets a dominating kill spree. And dito, James is a little bit stuck. Doesn't have the vision on to Jesse Bash, has to back away. But his teammates are here. No, that's actually the members of Happy Feet.
There's the stun.
Stun though from the Centaur. Yaj uses the time lapse, but they will not be denied Axpath just to block their entrance. But still, that is a 2-4-1 exchange. Yaj spotted out by Gabby.
Qualifier still available din para dito sa para dito sa ating Jakiro. In fairness mga kaibigan, itong si Jesse Bash, hindi ganun kadali mahuli, no? Itong matigas na petsay.
The rune of regeneration.
Kanina pa ito, paikot-ikot lang, no? Pero as long as you put in the overgrowth talaga, utility is there. You actually stall this game really nice din. Para sa Happy Feet, actually yung 8k gold lead, nako-close up na naman.
Sasabihin ko lang pala ito, wait. Okay, thought James was gonna be able to take Jesse Bash down. Jesse Bash, nung before kasi hindi ko siya kilala personally eh. Tapos parang, I think like a couple of months ago, nung he took a hiatus from Dota, since I think, people do need that break talaga. He started playing a little bit more competitively sa FPS side naman ng eSports, and he was doing really well. Isa sa mga carries nung game na yon. I'm kind of surprised. I was kind of like, parang natuwa lang ako paano kagaling si Jesse Bash, like playing on different types of games, and still dominating.
Happy.
Going back to Dota, you can really see his roots.
I mean, his macro play on this one,
yeah,
it's actually pretty much on point, especially when it comes to influencing the lanes. Doon lang siya talaga, pa-scout lang, palagay-lagay lang ng vision, always there to actually allow and set up fights para sa kanyang mga teammates. Andun yung hassle so dito, no?
It's looking to be a more spicy fight than we first anticipated. 5k na lang gold lead, but like you said, hindi na siya ganun ka-importante.
Yun na nga eh.
The best
execution to, computer talaga to.
Next best thing na lang talaga is whoever gets the Roshan, or if this is gonna be a Roshan fight. Makita nga ba?
May dinaanan silang sentry.
But it still don't matter at all. As nahuli nila si Jules, Gabby will be on the killing spree, and that is an opening. Though Jules though will be able to buy back.
Nagping na dahil dun nga sa nakita mga kaibigan, pero let's see here, the Execration now maybe converging towards this rush.
They're starting it.
Yeah, and they have the freedom to do so. Wow, look at that. Look there. Not gonna be risky.
I'm kind of curious. Happy Feet should try to do something about this.
Very likely they will. Is this the third rush?
I can't remember. I think it's...
Refresher shard. Sino makakuha ng refresher shard?
Okay.
I think sa ano yun? Kay Darkseer? Yeah. Okay. Double wall, di ba?
Yappy.
Pag naka-double wall, so mas marami lang talaga at the same time. Mas maraming replica. Or at a time. No? At a time. Pag daanan mo dalawa, no? Pwede mo harangan, no? Kung saan sila dadaan. Oo.
Tama.
Pwede ka mag-drawing, no? Pwede ka mag-drawing. Well, let's see. I'm hearing a Digon actually for this game. Back here, mamamanga ba siya? Pero he will just be backing up.
Gabby though does have the Aegis of Immortal, so he is gonna be a bit more offensive in this one. Actually, ganda ng itemizations niya. Butterfly, Hurricane Pike, and I believe meron siya kaninang BKB na rin.
Tingnan natin. Exciting times. Ngayon, exciting lang ako makita yung double wall of replica. Yun lang yun mga kaibigan.
Double wall, double vacuum.
Pero, oo nga no, paglabas mo, vacuum mo ulit, diba?
Yappy.
The interesting part here is that, tsaka only Ion Shield, diba? The interesting part here would still be, ando pa rin yung X. Laging nandyan yung X lang. $1 million X.
Pinalit niya na yung kanyang refresher shard. Darkseer looking for some...
Naka-ready na yung ano.
Naman siya sabi nila, pag naghahanap, mabibigyan.
Oo. Tingnan natin. Actually, kasabihan yun ni Bill, ha? Charles kay Bill, nauna sila!
Oh, Slam though, beautiful coming in. There is a two-man dream call though, but Gabby has popped his BKB. Vacuum, use it, Overgrowth though, really giving a lot of advantage for Happy Feet dito. 1-for-1 trade, they have already lost RR, so he can't really do that secondary Professor Shard like we were talking about, but still Execration going in aggressive. James has already lost the mana, and this Mantis, or rather the Diffusal Ray from Yaz is really paying off. Yaz has to back away now. Wala na siyang ultimate, but James will be true. Gets the kill there. Yes, ni Bash. Walang katakas-takas.
Yappy.
Trying to run away. They want it. There it is. That zap. Oh,
yeah, Ben-Hur.
Deadly got the zap.
Ben-Hur, Bobby din ako. The gem is real, mga kaibigan. Pero, it's still a 2-for-2, ha? I mean, 2-for-2 yung natira. So, 3-for-3, mga kaibigan. Instead, take the fight. Dagon gets used here. Towards the Jakiro. Earn will be burned. A buyback. Has been used.
Charging him down. Gabby is gonna be in a bad spot. Actually, still has the BKB here. So, pakita na yung counter engage potential hinahanap. No Execration swaps back out. And now spots the block. Pero hindi pa rin.
Oy, dead!
Kulang ni Gabby, but all of the disables just
binigay sa kanya. Mga kaibigan, here comes Happy Sona. Ben-Hur ang pangalan. Back ang galawan.
Tunay na may pakpak.
Yes! Can he make it? He puts in the dagon. Illusory would miss. And Rappy, pinalo ng poste. It is Kimol that's going down. 4 members in exchange of 1. At hindi ko maintindihan anong kakainatnaan ng laban na to. You know, siya yung kalaban na alam mo magda-drag on. But, action pack. Shoutout kay Wolf. Pack leader Wolf.
Wolf pack.
Na may pack leader's aura. Nako.
46 minutes into the game na tayo. 39 kills, 37. Mag-quick bats nga tayo dyan. 76 kills overall.
Totally. Actually, hindi 7. Yeah, 76, yes.
Tama.
76. Oh, mapapa-86 pa ako. It's 76. Mga kaibigan.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Power.
War pa. Narinig mo na ba yung kanta na yun?
Ha? Oo, nakaka-stress. Loading man. Well, let's see here. Actually, di ko na-spot out kanina yung double wall of replica.
Hindi, namatay si RR bago siya makapag
andun pa rin.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Diyan pa
fallen.
rin.
So he's still waiting, man. Bak, nakapag na siya.
Alam nyo, sana may... yung refresher shard, sana... Kung meron ang refresher orb, suggestion ko lang naman. Dapat, kung meron ang refresher orb, pag pinindot mo yung refresher shard, magre-refresh yung refresher orb. Para pwede ka magkaroon ng 4 na wall of replica. O, diba? May square ka sa team.
Or you know, kung gusto mo...
Pwede kang gumawa ng arena. ano lang naman, suggestion lang naman. Kasi, di ba, independent naman. Dun sa, independent cooldown. So, ayun, tignan nyo. 2 minutes before the 50-minute mark ng ating laro. And no tier 3s are taken in. I cannot emphasize how close and how pro-team itong laban natin because both of these two teams are on each other's throat. Yun ang sigurado.
Happy Feet can still win this. The point that Yaj is surviving so long on the Weaver, because naka-diffusal blade siya, sobrang... because din may Germinate attack siya, he can deplete the mana of RR, James, and all of the really, pero not like that, needed targets ng Execration, pero...
He has to buy back. I think he has to buy back. People has to buy back. There's the
swap! 3-man dream goal, pero walang katakas-takas. Raging Potato with the PKP going in.
Yes,
chasing him down. Corrosive Haste though, pero wala pa rin. Still, that was very questionable. Very, very questionable from Yaj.
Yapi. Well, masyado palang nabibigay palang information ng buyback. So they're just waiting out. Kung may push nga ba? There is the buyback though.
They both have buybacks, but
Yapi.
Execration, of course, they're just gonna force the hand of Happy Feet for the meantime.
Yap. Incoming! Namimiss ko tuloy si Oy! State of peace!
Growth activated onto James. There it is, the Echo Slam as well. They're following it up. James has gone down. There's the vacuum, pero walang not really doing too much. But the second vacuum into the second wall. That's what we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Just brought back into the game. Weaver will try to go for the fight, but Gabby is dealing a ton of damage onto the top tier 3. There's the Ice Path for the ages. Judge though gets to use on the time lapse, and he is gonna be able to defend for the meantime. But that is still 4 members of Execration battering onto the barracks. The buyback from Jesse Bash, but without the puck. 90 seconds. This is gonna be barracks taken by Execration.
Tagal ng wall of replica, di ba? Sobrang sulit talaga. Refresher. Game decided by the refresher.
Exactly.
But one time use refresher.
Rotate to the mid.
Yeah, can be definitely.
70 seconds.
2 members is no buyback. Feature has been, sorry, Snap is already burned as well.
Alam na to ng Execration. Once they got that barracks, they immediately knew na Happy Feet have no buybacks, and nahuli pa dito si Yash! Oh my G! That's what you wanted to do, and this might be the GG push for Execration. Tumalongis ang Happy Feet.
Mga kaibigan, nicely done. Biggest commentations for
Oh no!
Execration. If it's a battle of attrition, you can definitely rely with this team.
Is a freaking disaster. And ako po, nag-disconnect pa.
Diba? Lag.
GG call. Alright, there you go.
Alright. Nice game, ladies and gentlemen. Should be tier 4 towers are already destroyed. Can be focusing on these ancients. Mga kaibigan, the biggest congratulations and commendations for Execration as they will take this victory. Oh, what an explosive 51-minute game for Game 3. The changes, 7.07. Refresher.
I think talaga, aside from dun sa good play na that came out from RR, the thing was I really felt na si Yaj was having issues with his internet kung bakit siya na YOLO dun sa top.
Pwede.
I mean, you can't. I mean, of course, pag technical issue hindi natin pag-uusapan, pero I really felt that was a big factor kung bakit